Hey, sports fan, this is Stephen Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a very special Sunday breakdown Week 13 matchup of the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Before I get right into that, we want to make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into the action. Sunday, this game goes down in New Orleans, and you're looking at just what happened last week to both these teams. The New Orleans Saints, as we know, got a thrashing from the Houston Texans. J.J. Watt was all over the field, sacking Drew Brees, batting down passes, flying around the stadium, serving hot dogs to the kids and saving school buses of kids on fire. You know, he does everything for the Houston Texans, and you're seeing just how special he was last week. The rest of that defense showed up also against Drew Brees and the Saints. So Carolina Panthers, we saw them basically embarrass the Cowboys, put Tony Romo out of his misery for the rest of his year with that broken clavicle. And overall, you're looking at Luke Kuechly and these guys. Interceptions all over the place. You have the cornerback position with Norman. They just signed Cortland Finnegan, for God's sakes. This defense is continually getting better each and every week. When somebody goes down, it seems that somebody else steps up or they're signing somebody to make them better. When you're looking at this football team, you have very minimal holes where you can really poke a hole in this team and say, they're going to struggle in this area. They're going to struggle doing this. They're going to struggle doing that. Cam Newton is continuously defying the odds without a number one target, really, as we know, like a Kelvin Benjamin. He's still getting the job done. They're running the ball consistently with Mike Tolbert and with Jonathan Stewart and with Cam Newton. They're getting the ball to people like Jericho Cotchery, and you're seeing how they're doing it with Devin Funches and things like this. This team is rolling. They're having fun. They're dabbing. They're doing a lot of stuff that, you know, a lot of coaches frown upon. They're having fun. Riverboat Ron is basically the head coach of the year. You look at how he's able to control that NFC South at this point. And overall, they have a chance to lock up the playoffs in about 2 weeks by winning these next two games. So they're going to 9 times out of 10 lock up the division and 9 times out of 10 lock up the number one overall seed in the NFC going into the playoffs. Where that first round bye is so sweet. You're looking overall at Cam Newton and what he's able to do on the ground. And you're looking at Drew Brees over there, a shell of himself. He's not really healthy. He's not really playing well. And you're looking at 1 week where he can go off for 5 or 6 touchdowns. Then the next week, he's laying fantasy eggs. So in this football game, it's going to be a clear-cut advantage. The Carolina Panthers have the advantage in almost every single statistic. You're looking at how they're running the ball, and the Saints defense can't stop a nosebleed. They've got rid of Rob Ryan, the defensive coordinator. This team's season is over. You're looking at Sean Payton. He possibly may not even be in New Orleans next year. You got teams that are inquiring about his services, and overall, this is a bad year for the Saints. But the thing is, this is a rivalry game. We've seen some strange things happen in the Superdome in years past. Think about the game against the Atlanta Falcons, first game back against Katrina. Think about how their offense, some games, goes off for 400, 500 yards, 600 yards, rushing the ball and passing the ball. They do have Mark Ingram who can run the ball. But in this football game, we're not even going to act like that's going to happen in this football game. Luke Kuechly and the Panthers are going to whip the New Orleans Saints up and out of that Superdome on Sunday, and you're going to see an explosive offense. You're going to see Cam Newton dab, add a little twist to it, do a little sparkle, a little something, and they're going to win this football game. They're going to put away the Saints fairly early. And if you have Cam Newton in his fantasy game, you're winning right now. Cam Newton is going to have a big game this Sunday. I think he's going to throw about 4 touchdowns. He possibly may score a touchdown running the ball, and you're going to see a lot of Superman all day Sunday. So I'm picking the Carolina Panthers to win this one. Keep pounding all you Carolina fans. Also, Saints fans, leave your comments in the comment section below. Also, check out JustMyPicks.com for all the breaking news, all the hottest updates in sports. And as always, please come back next week for Week 14, where we break down some more of the hottest NFL action. Thank you so very much, and we'll see you next week.